kulabanga ekifaananyi olaba kikyamya omanya Lost Portuguese kamera waka bali twansoma kamera waka nga yali muzannyo soka kati twagala kubanga you ready for second half?
I'm ready for second half, very ready.
Okay. Kali twagala kuba nga tudde mu kitundu ekyokubiri mu nteekateeka y'okuba nti ogenda live mu senior 1 bakusportinze bakutwala live college, one of the best schools mu Uganda ate ne mu northern region. Wawulira otya, and then you're going not to pay school fees? Era bali basula sente meka by that time?
When I joined Laibi College, they are paying only 34,000 shillings.
That was which year?
That is 92. School fees was only 34,000. That is for a boarding section, all because that Laibi is the boarding school. Okay. So for us, we were given that opportunity. We were allowed to start paying the 34, but on second term after approval that we are okay,
you can play.
We can now not pay. That's what they gave us. So what they did for us is to allow us to get admission, because admission like they used to admit on people who had written first choice, but they also give opportunity for people,
and people have performed
well in class. Now for you, if you have written your first choice there and you have not got first grade, which means you are not eligible to go there. Now for me, by that time when I was in Gulu Public, I wrote my first choice up to Ntare. So my admission was supposed to go to Mbarara in Ntare. But now I could not go to Ntare.
So you have got the first grade in
I got first grade because me I got 5 first grade.
It was super 5.
So they had to change me. Instead of going to Ntare, I went to Laibi, because now Laibi was I knew my friends were there and my brothers were there. That's how I crossed. But otherwise, if it was not because of football, I was supposed to have gone to Ntare in Mbarara. Yes, that's where I was admitted.
Okay, kati otuuka S1. Ojjukirako abazannyi b'akapiira be wagenda nabo ku Laibi College?
Yeah.
By that time, senior 1?
Yeah, when we left wetuvudde mu primary, toyina abasambi tugenze nabo. We have Okelo Calvin, Obot Wellborn, Opira Richard, Okwanga Francis, Komakech Geoffrey. Those are the few who were with them in Gulu Public. Plus others who were in the other Holy Rosary, others who were from Gulu Primary School. But for us who were in Laibi, who were playing the same team, were all admitted there. Remember, some of them did not qualify in first grade. Some of them went to the second grade, but they were admitted to play in Laibi. That's how we ended up in Laibi College.
So senior 1, you reached there. Did you have any chance of playing any football with the school team, or now you're playing S1, S2?
When we reached there, all the 5 of us we were admitted to the first team of the school.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you find some big boys?
We found some of the big boys, but now when you reach senior 4, some of them now they don't allow you to play because they want you to concentrate on academic, on books. Since we were going for post-primary, and for them they are beginning now to prepare for their UNEP issues. So we got that opportunity. Though even that opportunity came, we were qualified already, because by the time when we left primary, our name was already high. So by the time we reached Laibi, we were already a sure deal that we are going to play. We are going to play. And among the team who could start, we were only 3 among the school team.
So in senior 1, you had to go
direct
to the
first team.
How small were you? Because
I was tiny, small but very fast. So my speed,
so you were not
me balance
the big boys
with the big boys. So on the first team who qualified when we left Gulu Public, it was Okelo Calvin, Obot Wellborn, and me, Otika George. We went direct to the first team.
So you played for the first team in S1?
We played from senior 1 up to senior 4 in the first team. Each year we would.
So which superstars did you find there about to Kademu Super League in the national team?
Now,
by the time you joined the Laibi?
When I joined Laibi, the people who were already playing for super team, we had someone called Omoy Andrew, who were already part of the team.
Was playing for which team?
He was in Lira. He was playing for a team in Lira. I don't remember the name very well, but there was a team in Lira which was already playing. Then we had there's a boy called Adam. Adam used to play for Simba.
Simba,
Yeah,
sports club in Kampala.
In Kampala, but was in Laibi. So he would get opportunity each time when holiday comes. He's in Kampala. So Adam was there, and he ended up even joining. He's now a soldier as I talk. So those were a few the team which played then.
So did you win anything playing from senior up to senior as a school or
from
as a player?
Now, as a player, we have trophies, and I have the trophies now. The trophy I want is there, but I have on the photo when I was being given, and I was
the
taken.
producer will show us some of them.
Yeah, so I have the picture when I was given. I went with it to my room when we won. Each year from Laibi, from 92 to 94, we lost only once to be the second. That's it to Sir Samuel Becker. But most of the time, we have been leading. We won from senior 1, senior 2, senior 3.
Beating all the schools in Guru.
We beat all the schools, and we
so you were qualifying for
post-primary throughout.
So which year did you first go for a national NPP?
Now, when we came to Chibuli, when we played our league match, post-primary, we were selected.
It was called what by that time?
It was called post-primary.
Post-primary.
Yes, so our first post-primary was at Chibuli, and we were camping in Chibuli. We came to Kampala with our school track. We reached around 11, immediate direct to the pitch. And the first match, we were playing Chibuli. And I remember those of Chibuli, they used to have Wilbur Musika, Ali Seminyaro. Those were the people who we found.
For KCC by that time?
They were already playing for KCC. So because their names, we could hear their name, that today, these are the people. And we ended up, they beat us 4-2. That's our first loss of the
Which class were you?
I was in senior 1. That
was against the Wilbur Musikas and
the
likes.
Yes. And the person I mastered very well was Ali Seminyaro, was from 11. So
it was dangerous.
It was very dangerous. It was very fast. He could dribble. You see? But because you could hear names and someone you have not seen, now you're seeing him physically. You get it? So they beat us there. Now, from that team of the post-primary, they would make selections of the under 17. That's how they started recruiting us now. Whenever post-primary is over, there are a list of Coca-Cola technical people,
and then identify talents from different schools.
Exactly. So I was among the first people to be identified. Now, when post-primary was over,
now playing which number? By that
I was a striker, stroke a midfielder. Because I could play 7, I could play at times even 10. But forward. I used to play forward. So that is from that post-primary. That's when they identified me.
So how did you perform as Laibi? Your first year and second year, you are playing in the nationals, and how's the feeling? And then how did you perform? Did you go past the group stages?
We reached on the second group, but we didn't reach quarter. I remember Chibuli beat us. We beat Chiwafu, something like Chiwafu. Then we beat there's a team. Some of them have forgotten the name of the school, but we qualified to the second round. But now that second round we were knocked off by Lubiri. Lubiri
SS. By that time,
now that Lubiri SS was if I'm not forgetting, it is Dizzy coach now. Baba's PP. They were in Lubiri. Those were the group of Lubiri. Then those of Aruna Mwawa, they were again in Nagalama.
Nagalama Islamic.
Yeah, Islamic. Now some of them we could already.
That is 1990.
That is between 92 to in that gap. Each time we were playing, we could find them there.
Alex Siroga waita Nazari.
It is from that opportunity to make under 17 national team. That's how they started now identifying us. So when we were identified, we were put in camp in Ugogo. You just remain like for 1 to 2 weeks. You train, we could train, and they release you to go home. They give you money.
So they tell you there and then that, you know, this is under 17
national team. We are inviting you for.
How did you feel now from Guru? You are
because among the people who were selected were only 2. It was me, Otika and Okello Calvin, who remained from Laibi. That was 92.
How many schools were there by that time?
In post-primary, there were so many schools because in the north they would bring two.
Yes.
Yes. There were many teams, and we had some referees like some referees also, I think, were part of the recruitment team because they could identify. You get it? So that's how I started realizing myself now. If these people can realize that me, I can be in this group of all these schools and then being selected, now I had more effort.
Oh,
you get it? Now the effort I had now is serious training during holidays.
Oh,
you get it? Now
during, so now you realize you can become a national team player.
Yes, because that pride I got, that being selected to remain, and we go to camp.
And how did you tell your father that, you know, people are coming back, but me I'm staying for the national team?
It was announced even at school that two of our students are not coming back. They have remained in Kampala. They already said we are traveling out, but we had remained for camping, training, identifying. Out of those group, we were like 30 to 40. They still released the group of.
So they wanted
until we remain around 22 only. From that group, they kept on screening. And during that time when we were in the camp, they would take us to play this other team. I remember they took us to play a team Natete in that bad playground where it has rained.
Yes.
I remember they took us there. So we could play friendly matches with those teams. We went to Wankuku, we went and played with that Natete group. They could take us, we went and played with the cases. They could even Villa Park, we went and played there among the team which was selected. Now from there we did not travel anywhere, but they had already got the group where to start from. So after like 2 weeks, they dispersed us home and say, we shall be inviting you whenever any tournament is there for under 17. So that's how we identified.
So now you never went anywhere, so you had to pack your bags back home. With pride.
With the pride.
Because now you're a national team player.
I'm a national
so
team
now
player.
Reaching back to, at
school.
The second term comes, or rather the next term comes.
Yes.
Now you're looking at yourself as a national team player.
Yes, because even at school people now give you respect. Now within that time, because of playing now,
that was your first call.
My first call
to the national team.
The national team.
So you went back.
Now from going back, when I went back to Gulu town, you remember Gulu district used to have its own team also as Gulu district. We used to compete within inter-district.
Versus Lila, versus
that's when we went back.
Versus what?
Because of that, because being called into the national team under 17, we are given opportunity now to go under the district. Now that's the time we travel. Now we went and paid the Lira as the Gulu district versus Lira district.
So now,
among the
so now there was no way they can tell you are not among the squad when you are among the national team players.
Exactly. Because that's the time now after being selected. You know, the names would appear on the newspapers. The following has been shortlisted for the national team under 17. So you could see your name, even you could mark, even if you go to the notice board during school time, you see, remember those days? The newspapers for long on the notice board for people to be
inspired by what you did.
So whoever comes will go and read, even news which has taken like 4 or 5 months. You see, you get so those are the things which made inspired me. Being called, then directed.
So now senior 2, senior 3, senior 4. After Chibuli, where did you go for the nationals? The preceding year.
The preceding year, the national where we went for post-primary was in Lira.
I love your memory.
We played it was in.
So it was near there.
It was near. You get it? It compared coming to Chibuli. This one now is in Lira. We were favored, so we say now let's go. That's the time now we reached quarters. So we reached out to quarters. Home support. Yes, we didn't travel long distance. You get it? The other time we had to go very far. This time just Lira. We are home, and we played from there. And post primary from Lira was very okay because the playground.
Playing for the school team.
Yeah, playing for the school team. Post primary. Now that's when now the issue of under 17 increased more. The second year. That's when they got Basen. That's now Basena was our coach. We could now play even friendly matches in Kampala. They could even call us during the time we are at school. We come like for 2 weeks. people are studying, but for us we come for football. We find we are going to play
so
Kenya.
You are going nowhere, but you are training as a national team squad.
In national team squad. And now that time we could get opportunity. They call you from school. They send a message that this one has to report to the camp, and we could come to Lugogo. And Lugogo we could have under 17, under 23. We all camp there. We stay down. Those senior people are up. For us, we camp down. And when the matches are on, after us playing our match, we go.
So that under 17 national team had which players who played
among the under 17? We had from north. We had Obira Bob.
No, not people from the north, but
among
the team your way, like over 23 players, you have in Batan, over 24.
We were
like, which players do you remember?
Now I remember most of them. I remember most of them when we went under 17. But some of them, I think, left football because after school they went for other things. They did not, but they were part of the national team because during school time. You get it? So among the people, I give an example. Wellborn was there, who played even for Villa. We had some guy called Musoke, Gonzaga.
Francis Gonzaga who played for Express.
Yes, those are the people who were part of the during school, under 17. Yes. Then I remember there was someone called Bagonza, also was part of it, under 17. Yeah, most of them, some of them, after a few years, they disappeared when we continued.
Okay,
you get it.
But then playing in senior 3. Senior 3 you went to. Did you also qualify in senior 3 and senior 4?
Yeah, senior 3 and senior 4 we qualified.
Senior 3 you went to which district?
Now that one we went to Masindi. We played in Masindi. After Chibuli, we went to Masindi. We went to Lira, then Masindi. Then from there, we came back. We went back to Mbarara. That was now close of 4 years.
So you didn't win any trophy from
we never won anything. We could reach quarters, you come back. Which quarters, you come back.
So now under 17. Now, did you play any game for the under 17 national team? Or
we played.
What was the first game?
And the first game we played Kenya. We played Kenya, home and away.
And which tournament was that?
They called it. It was related to EDEX, something EDEX Cup, something like that.
So that was your first time to play.
And we're in Nachivuvu. Yes, we're in Nachivuvu. And we were given, we used the red. I think it was all red. We played in Nachivuvu.
Producer ngajabala kubifana.
Yes, we played in Nachivuvu. In fact, most of the games those days, it was Nachivuvu. Whenever we are home. Then we traveled to...
How was the game at Nachivuvu?
The game we played in Nachivuvu, the first game. You remember when we started the first game? I remember it was 2-1. We were defeated. We lost 2-1 here.
So went to Kenya.
So when we went to Kenya, we beat them again 1-0. So then we came back. When we were supposed to play Tanzania, there was something which came. I don't know what happened in the middle there. We didn't finish the tournament. So I think they were trying to introduce maybe the thing of Sekafa under 17, maybe, but it was not yet confirmed because the Sekafa thing was being only done for the senior team. So maybe they were trying the way out to start bringing it down now, how to start getting it. So those were the few matches we played under 17.
Kumbozi ya senior George Otika tusembedde under 17. Twagala tubulya mu second talina kye yawangula wadde ekikopo. Ezo kwagala ekikopo kya plastic teyakiwangula ninga si omusambi wa national team. Naye we tuli bayitawo kwesa pack ekitubulu a business ogiraba wasoso bato wasoso academy. Akahereka academy soso Alex yagitendeka ni si ya George Otika ina si academy ya Esa Park ndalo kubanga tujeganira dale sekwegana nyinyi. Naye tuli ku mbozi ya feno ya star mizanyo mu kuzanya mu kuwuga abazimbye ku bisaawe abakoze ku bintu ebyenja ba referees kasita kibanga omuntu akikoze paka mu ba superstar asobola ku inspiring abantu abalaje bali naye kyenyiza okuba nkutegeezaako nti training team zo zinatera zola paka esa mwenda gwa kino abantu babera wano nga traininga ero jabuzi wano kwesa paka n'obuuza sawa ononya mukulu kintu ba musikulu senior George Otika ono mukulu mifu obana kinyuka mwakwogera nja kubanga nkutuusa wali eri wosobola kubanga ojja nawe n'onyomerwa akasawa akakanyirivu bwe kati senior George Otika Ocean Davids in fact batuguli kawawa bagambye bagenda kuba Alex era mwino okutegeka nja kusubuza ekibuuzo bwona ajja kuyagala funa mujozi gwa kawawa nja kubuuza ekibuuzo kasiputidde ku liiso nti nno tikumanyi nja kubuuza ekibuuzo ka kikakali okulaba nga nkuwa omujozi gwa kawawa genda kuba guli signed va kugira emjozi gye mugula ne mwewandikira kamanyi era kubanga agutaddeko omukono gwe katasof abanaffe Ocean Davids Travels omukulu wa swangambye 10 nanga ndijayisa bugembe 10 kakati abantu batubaddiza ku mpira wesinga obukulu asinya jojo Otika emyaka eno gimalako tewangudde ku kikopo then under 17 osambye ko Kenya under 17 wagisambire mpira emeka
almost like 10 games
10 games
under 17 it continued up to when I joined now coming to A level. So they took us under 20 but some selected under 20 would come and play under 17 because my first passport was made by FUFA. You get it? When we were going to start traveling, we took on the photos, so they made for us passport. You get it? So when we were even under 20, they could select 2 or 3 come and play down in the under 17. But now, serious one, I clocked now when I was after senior 4. When I left I left now St. Joseph College. I went to St. Leo's College, Chigobe, by Father Ryan. Now that's when Father Ryan now took us. Now Father Ryan started grooming us from St. Leo's. Now he got me because he had already known he was part of the team under 17 by that time already. Because post-primary, Father Ryan would bring equipment, everything. So Father Ryan was already part. So under the 17, which were under the school, the people who trained us was Big Ben Omoding, there's Paddy Okech, then we have Father Ryan, then we have Basena. Those were the main people who were handling us during this.
Because Father Ryan used to come from which country? I remember
he's an American. Yeah. So when he left Chotovu, he went to St. Leo's. Now when he was going to St. Leo's, he had a full squad in his head already because he was already used with us when we used to come. There's one time even there were 2 camps for under 17. There was one in the west and one in the east. One of the east was in Lira. And Lira was being handled by Big Ben Omoding and Paddy Okech. The one which was in the west was being handled by Father Ryan and someone called was from FUFA. I don't remember his name. So those were the 4 coaches whom FUFA had given them opportunity to start sporting. Now when we reach now A level now, senior 5, when I went to St. Leo's, that was our first time.
You're leaving a school where you've built legacy.
You know, I'm now going across, and I could not refuse to go there. Secondly, because he was among the coaches of Anders. Father Ryan was among.
So they are telling you, let us go there so that
let's go there.
Improve.
Yes. And because when we went to St. Leo's, we were very organized. That's when we went, first post-primary was in Barara. That's when we reached final and we beat Chibuli 4. So that was my first time taking Coca-Cola.
Are you sure?
Yes.
In senior 5 at St. Leo's Chegobe. Because I always see on previous winners.
Yes.
I see St. Leo's Chegobe.
Yeah,
that was which year?
That was 97.
97?
Yes.
You beat Chibuli?
We beat Chibuli.
What was the score?
It was 4-0.
And who scored the goals?
I scored 1, Alan Kakoza scored 2, and Wahab Lubega.
So you scored for Chegobe?
Yeah, I scored for Chegobe. Yes, the first goal against Chibuli. Then Alan scored 2, a free kick and a penalty. Then the last one was Lubega.
So now you made legacy.
We made legacy because Chibuli had known players like Tenywa.
Suleiman
Tenywa was their captain even by that time. Mujib was part of their team in Chibuli. So some Wilbur, they were all senior players who were in Chibuli, but we beat them. You get it?
So that how's the feeling reaching at school at bringing?
And through the motivation by Farhan, we were taken like real. That's when I started experiencing that football is really nice when you have won. How they welcome you back, how people respect you, how people handle you from school. Even you yourself, you feel that, I've made it now. At least I thought I would finish secondary school without what? Coca-Cola. So that's my first time when I got my
senior 6. You stayed at St. Leo's?
No, senior 6, when I was in senior 6 there. Now that's where a problem started, because now that time, police wants me to play. Uganda police. Now, 97.
96, 97.
Yes, police
They
want
started
me
in
to.
Uganda Premier
They have
League club
already
is coming
realized.
now.
Yes, because of Bua, my father was a police officer of Bua, and Villa by that time through David Oti, when we were under 17, wanted us all to go to Villa. You get it? Now that fight started between Villa Express and police.
They are looking to sign.
They are looking. Whenever
to sign George Otika.
exactly right from senior 2, senior 3, they're already fighting for us. Everyone wants you to go to them. They want to start paying your fees, and they give you a student license. But we are guided very well that don't sign a student license to some clubs. They may not even give you school fees. Remember, we're on bursary. Though we used to get the money, but we don't pay school fees. So that was our bonus. Like when we were in St. Leo's, they used to give us school fees, but I never paid school fees. But the money is being given to me, so that one works like a facilitation to me. So when I was all that side, I was getting the money. I remember William Kemba giving us money for school fees through David Oti. Yes, but we never paid fees. Why were they motivating us? They wanted us after that we go and sign student license with them. But then Obua had already captured us. We signed with what? Uganda police. So I would leave Toro, come play football here, go back. I bought a bus. In the night, I'm traveling, going back to school. So now I was playing for police. That's how now life became hard. Between that 96, after with St. Leo's, we made Obua took us and police Kabarole qualified in Super. When police Kabarole qualified in Super, the Toro people sat down and said, no, the name cannot be called police. They changed the name to Toro United.
Toro United.
That's how Toro United came into existence.
That was 19.
That was 96 to 97 season. Now that's the time when Toro qualified. They just changed the name. It was Police Kabarole by the RPC called Diego Samuel. I have even his photo. So during that time, when I was taken to make that police qualifiers. Now I was already also committed where in Uganda police where Kampala.
Okay. Briefly katono. Nutrisips muje mulangire mu sheno. Nutrisips muje mulangire mu sheno. Shan Davids muje mulangire mu sheno. Eno sheri yoka mu nsi yonna. Ne bwe nakutuma ku TV kizonna mu nsi yonna. Ne mugaja awo tuwe ku Emboozi ya George Otika mpozi nga nvuddeyo ne muyoka mujale mufuna. Kati uye chikuru si wa esa paka kugambi ku YouTube balaba nga kiri international mukuru senior player agamba Skynet batumbudde mugundi yabwe so angambye ko ali nnyo Sasha Hassan n'angambye kiyitirivu nnyo bali mu kunyumirwa baji abantu bagira aba live si bino Emboozi naye tetuze na motoka technology katwamulezinze twakirezinze nnyo then ndabye ko wana abantu bangeja kubanga amakona kone Alex yakola ku kifaananyi wano ekiri physical wano mugabe mifu ye technical director we kifaananyi ndi senior player agaba another ndi senior player oba ex international Emboozi no stand center andi ko gira etandi sembiri kasoja nga 17 atali sojiva magenda mu 20 senior George Otika tubadde tuyongera yawo obadde ku it had to change to Toro United.
Yes.
So that season they played as Toro United.
They played as Toro United, and that time there was a confusion in FUFA. FUFA brought a system of Serie A, Serie B during that time. So the bottom 10.
That's the season of Serie A,
that is Serie A, Serie B. You get the point. And they could allow the team. There were some few conditions. Some of the conditions I had forgotten. Now remember that time for me I was now to be this side in police. But now since the school I was studying there, they said, George, what you do this season, you play now for Toro United. Since the school is near, so I ended up playing for Toro. You get the point. We played for Toro. That was a half season. Then we left. Came back to Kampala.
Katuja tuka hiyo katono waliwo wano at following wano Clement Gold agambi ask him if he has ever played professional. Katusoke tumudemu. Just briefly,
I did not travel for any professional football. Basically, I played around here. And, I was supposed to have gone for professional. That was in America with the Father Ryan. But my parents, even the visa expired. That time, my father, I got a visa. I was supposed traveled there. There's Obua Rogers, who left long time ago. There's Lubega. There's Alan. There's Sebitosi.
So they never came back.
They never came. They're in US up to now. They went for that college and they played semi-professional. They played professional now. They are in football. So I was among the squad of people who are supposed to have left. Even I did my interview very well from American Embassy. But now, because my parents wanted me first to finish the books first, then I go. So by the time I finished now my university, the opportunity had already gone. That's how
Okay,
I
to museum.
And
then senior 5, senior 6. How do you progress from school football then going to start in Uganda Premier League, going to the Premier League?
Now, during that time when I was in secondary, A level, I term it as A level. I registered. I had the license already. I would play for police. So because I was far,
who signed you at police?
it was Coach Jesus. If you have ever heard of
Jesus
Mulinde. And he used to be. He was one of the.
He
was one of the recruitment team. Yes. He was one of the recruitment team under 17 in post primary. He was among the technical people
was very technical.
Was very technical. When he tells you this one, put him is good. So he's one of the person who identified me also, and I'd never known him before. So he identified. That's how our under 17 came. Now when we came, now when he was a coach of police, it was easy for me now to absorb me very fast. He said, that's my player.
5 or senior 6?
It was senior 5.
That's when
he brought me to police. Now that. So that is now 98. 99, I couldn't sit from that side. They got for me a school in Budo, secondary. So I would play for Budo.
So
and I played because now
secondary school, eh?
I came to Budo Secondary School, where those of Kakoza, Alan was there. I got Abbas Chualabe, Ngabo Payas,
this coach now.
Moingo, the late Moingo.
Then
number 2. Yes, then Jingo. All the guys, Amlan. Because Amlan was playing for Natete. So that's the group I found now in the Budo secondary. So when they brought me to Budo,
how was it to leave St. Louis, where you have won the prestigious title, and then now you want to leave them?
Now, what made me also to leave, I was looking at opportunity to balance books with football.
And then playing for police. Now you
have
signed. How much did you sign? Or
during that time when we signed, students were not being given money. You sign as a student license. When you sign a student license, their role is to be paying you school fees. Now you get admission letter.
So that was your first signature?
That's my first signature.
In the top tier?
In the top, yes. So when I signed, but police pays me school fees. They give me the money, but at school I don't pay. You get the point. Now that money police pays me as they're paying my fees, it is now my benefit. So every time I'll be earning that money. So I would play.
So you were there for just 1 year?
1 year. That was 99. So when we sat, that's the time now I was playing under 20. I play for police.
Which coach was there at under 20? And
under 20, there was under 20. There was Leo Adra, and there was a certain coach.
What we are coaching younger boy? It
was Leo Adra. I remember when they brought the Nigeria Okabwe, some coach Okabwe when he was brought. That's when we are now going under 23. But Agdra would go with him. He goes there and he comes here. You get it? But he had assistant. I've forgotten. But if I think of it well, one day I'll get the name. But I remember because most of these things why I could remember because we used to take photos.
Yeah.
And photos are there.
I think we have a lot of them. I know my.
And most of these things I'm talking. If you check the photos, you'll be seeing some of the players. I could write the name behind the photo so that I don't forget. When I see you, I'll remember you. You get it? So now it's from that. Coming back to Kampala when I was in police here, now playing those many matches here, that's when now people started identifying me proper. I got known.
Which game did you first play for Police FC, if you can remember? Your first game you played ever in the Star Times Uganda Premier League?
The first game which I played, if I can remember.
You were still in senior 6 or you had finished?
I was still in senior 6. The first game I remember, which we played, I think could be around. It could be either State House, because we played from Nachivu. We know State House was also in the league by that time.
Yeah, true.
To be about State House. Now remember, when I joined
Which players
this,
did you find there?
we have Mwebe, we have Musisi, we had Juma, George Lutalo.
The coach now.
He's the coach now. Awali. There's Shirunda. I even have photos of them. There's someone called Kato. Who again?
And how did it
when I started now, that's when those of Matia Lule was leaving. Remember, Matia Lule was a police player.
Hey.
Yes. So by the time when we were joining, you know, when you're joining, there's a way they release other players to go.
But was here yesterday, but
yes, Matia was part of the police team. But when I was joining, for them they are now exit.
That is 2000.
That is 98, 99. But they are going away.
Okay.
You get it. But there were the senior players there. But the senior players, oh my God, who brought the team in the league? It was Juma. Then there's Paul Kavemero. Then Awali. Those are the people I remember. Yes, those are the people I found them there. So then the new people who came with me, it was me, Chidega. We had
Chidega the striker,
the midfielder. Chidega was the midfielder. Chikabi. Those are now new people whom we joined that year when we started now in police. Those are the few players I have.
How was the first game? The experience you got, and then how was the first season? In the started in the Premier League.
Now, our first game, to me, it was not now challenging because of those few international matches I had before. So I'd already played under 20, I'd already played under 17. So it was not now a challenge because what people used to fear is the stadium getting full. And when you see the stadium full, then you start quaking. But now by that time, it was easy for me. I'd already gained some experience because of those matches. Even those matches which came from post-primary, because the crowd was too big. So you will not now tremble. At least you could handle the pressure. So I remember my first game, I didn't finish. I think I played first. I started the game. Then afterward, I was substituted to bring Juma because we used to play. Juma also used to play 7 at time. They were the senior players.
Number 7.
Yes, they put me in 7. Very quick. Then they could at times they would change us. There's Gibe Kalule, there's Jemba.
So you played with Gibe?
Yes, at police. Gibe was our striker. Even Ali Seminar was part of us in that team. There's someone called Kadu. Then there's someone called Kato who was in Miracle with Edgar Watson. He also came to police. So those are a few players whom I played with them in police during that time.
So that season,
always for my first season of police, we have always been finishing 5th, 6th. Apart from up to that was in 2000, and where we were also champion. That was in 2005. 2005-4.
That season.
That's the season when we went to
a cup final.
A cup final, and we played El Marek. You remember?
So, was signing on police in 2000.
That is 99. 90. No, that is 97. 97, 98, 99.
2000.
I left in the 2005
because 2005 is when they won the league,
and that's the time we won the league. That's when after that playing that league is when now I got opportunity because I'd already got my papers. I wanted a job. That's how I started living now football. Because now I was looking at the money being given under football is not enough. And at that time I already finished my university because I did BBA. You get it? So that's the time now I say, let me now go. I went to National Water, Maji FC, and I was doing my intern from Maji. So now I had to change and start playing for Maji as I'm scheming for my job.
And you have the experience of playing for police for almost 5 years or 6 years.
Yes, and the coaches who were in Maji was Nasuru with the Isavire.
Alex Isavire.
Not Alex Isavire. There's a senior coach called Isavire who was with Nasuru, who was a coach for KCC. They were now, after being sacked from KCC, we went to Maji. So we used to train in that pitch there where you see near Uma or Showground. That's where we used to train.
Those two pitches,
Exactly.
near to each other.
Yes, that we could train at two. We leave office, come and train, and the days of the match we go and play matches. That's how I left police. You get it? And that time when
after
I left,
spending a lot of years.
Yes. So among the coaches we went through in police was Jesus. We had Obua himself. We had someone called even some team. There was our coach, Jimmy Mugua. You get it? Paul Asule. So I changed coaches in police like 6 to 7.
Because which coach did you win with in 2005?
Pardon?
Which coach was that?
The one in 2005. It was Paul Asule.
Paul Asule.
It was Paul Asule, the late. Then after that, that's when he passed on.
That season, I remember that season over Gemario and Geoffrey Massa.
Yes. In fact, Massa
was a young man.
Yes, Massa was there. Massa was in Uganda.
Which other players were there in 2005? Because I remember it had a final.
Massa was there. We had there's a boy called Iga. We had
Iga was a defender.
A defender. We had Musoke, also a defender.
Musoke also played over for KCC.
Yeah, I played also for KCC. We have Kadu, who was playing number 3, Makanga, Kidega, and Anitre Brian was a junior player who was he had just come from this school here, Gisha School, Standard High. Yes. So some of those boys who came from Standard boosted us now to join to make us go through. Because by the time when we went through now, some of those were not there. Yusuf Chinene was there. The late Auskaya was there.
Yusuf Chinene was a striker, was a clinical finisher.
Yes.
Auskaya was there.
Yes, Auskaya was there.
Played for KCC as well.
Yes. Okwanyi was there, who played for Posta. Was also part of our striking team. There's Chikabi, also was part of the striking team. Then Watajua, someone called Watajua, I've forgotten the other name properly. But those were the squad who played and won. Yes.
If you can remember, that's only what you won at police for the years you spent there.
Yeah, the years we have been at police, that's the in related to the Premier League. That's what we won. I remember we went for Edex Cup final. We were supposed to play with the some team. But when after beating Express, Edex pulled out. We didn't go for that final. So in police, as it is concerned, that's my achievement in police. Yes.
So now, George, you're leaving March. So by that time of police, is that the time you have national team Korea under 23?
Now, during the time of police up to 2005, that's when I was playing. All the time, all those years, we have been playing Sekafa. As a national team. There's where we were when Uganda was hosting. There was under 23 and which was called Lions. We had a team called Lions, which was the immediate one too. We have the Ipo, we had Lions, then we had
Cobs under 23.
The Cobs was under 23. Yeah. That was the name being given.
Under 20.
Yeah, exactly. Then Lion was the immediate to the national team.
So there was a Lion.
There was Lion. That's why we went and camped where in Mbale. Now that's the time where they framed the Lion, because the national team was having the other senior players are not retired. So they divided the team into two.
For us, created a lion.
A lion. So this lion which was created, for us there was a Sekafa Group A and Group B. Group B were in Kampala. Group B were in the
Lions were sent to.
We were sent to that side with other teams. So when we reached there, we were the first from B. We came also this side. These guys were the first from. Ethiopia was the first in Group A. Now when we came to Kampala now to finish, you remember that issue where Uganda Cranes went. The two national team went for final in Sekafa.
It was the Hippos and
it was the Lions versus
the Cranes.
The Cranes.
Now
from so I was for the Lions. Me, the Subuga. So was our keeper.
You were like Cranes party
two. They divided into two. There's A and B, but the A was concerned of senior players. Those senior players, you know them. The Dobwinis, the Semugereres, you get it. That's when they go the Wilbur Musikas, those were the group. Then for us, the other side, the person who was a sort of a senior person who was big there was Kateriga. Who was our captain? Kateriga was in Villa, who was playing number 2.
Defender.
So it was me, Kateriga, Idega, Kabeta, Nestroy, Makanga. Those were our group which were in Mbale. So after us coming and playing final, and it ended up 2-1. We were beaten.
It was 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 from Nachivuvu.
Who scored? Who scored for your team?
Our team now.
I remember who scored for your team.
Yeah, I can't remember now, but it was 2-1. The person who scored, that was the time Obua got opportunity because we were the same with those of Obua. Obua was now taken to the senior team because they wanted the left, someone from the left.
So you played with Obua.
In the camp. David Obua.
In the Lions team.
Yes.
That competed with the Cranes.
Yes.
So that's how a left-footed player to.
So for him was promoted to go that side. That's how we divide. But most of the under 17, under 20, under 23, that was our squad. We moved together. Nestroy has ever been there. Malenga there. Kabeta there. You get it? The people who jumped groups there, they had the opportunity. It was a person like who? I remember Akim Magumba. Akim Magumba, when he came, he jumped. He would play there and he come and plays here. But for us, we first concentrated here. By the time we were promoted to go for now, those other scaffers in Rwanda, go to Kenya afterwards. That's why I say I even have, because I have a medal as a runner-up in Sekafa. Because we were the runner-up of Sekafa. You remember? In the Lions. So we were the runner-up. So those are the achievements through the national duty also. So and in the national team, I have some goals. I don't remember.
Let me ask you, goals. Which was the first call for the senior national team? You are so confident that Cranes kuise Lions ogiva moti okusala ogenda mu Cranes ogamba kati nange bampise ku senior national team.
When they called, we were going for now. The first thing, we were going to Egypt, where Batabaire was there. The senior team were all there. We went to Egypt. There was a tournament. They took us to Egypt. After Egypt, we came to Khartoum. You get it? That was my first calling into the senior team. Now meeting the real senior team. You get it?
And now you're living with them.
And because I was from down here, and those guys that already played up there. You know what they do? They would give me. I carry the bag now. Because I could carry from when we left the aircraft.
Which year was that when you were a player stroke or a kidsman?
I need to check the thing when we went to Egypt. I need to check the year. That's when we reached that, the captain told me
who was the captain?
Then there's a guy also who was in school, because we were taken like 3 or 4 of us at once. So they told me that one also, you carry that bag. Otika, you carry this bag. Now,
by that time,
I was in police. I was still in police when we were called. Yes. No, remember there are some people who had got opportunity to go there. They don't play. Never but they could train. Like Batabaire. He used to be there. You don't understand him. But he's there. You find he's used there because they call him, he trained, even if he doesn't play, but he's already used to them. You get it? And secondly, he was playing in Villa. So now they had assigned him those things. Now when we reach somewhere, that now he starts selecting us now to carry those things. But it was okay because wherever you go, by virtue of level, you're junior, you have joined senior, it's okay. Even us afterward, the others who came after us, we would also tell them to carry. Now which is the usual thing. It happened. Even when we are leaving, going for training, we could tell you carry balls. We could carry. Because now you don't expect someone like Obuni to carry balls. He has played for so long and he's an old man, he's a family person. For you are still a student. You get it? So that's the time which I got opportunity to play for the national team. And most of the time I participate in Sekafa and those qualifiers. Remember our qualifiers those days? It was hard for us to reach this group the way these people are reaching today. They would knock us even from the first game. You get it? You find now when we are going to play like in Nachivuvu, I remember there's a ball of Vinny squad, and that's what then when we reached there, we were beaten. So we never got opportunity to go like we have won, like the way national team today gets and they go to another level, the way they're in the group stage. For us, we never got. They would beat you. The Nigerian would come here. You make a draw. When you go there, they beat you and you're out. You get it? That's why participation mostly in the national team, which made we got experience, it was through Sekafa.
Okay.
You get it? But participation like for AFCON qualifiers, it was very hard because it will only be 2 matches. And out of those 2 matches, you have not qualified until
you are playing Egypt or Nigeria or Cameroon.
They knock you out immediately. You go there, they beat you. Where will you play again?
Okay. Nga tugenda okweyongerayo eno show yaffe Nganzi asitawo mizannyo tukukyaliza abantu abakoze ebintu ebyenjawulo mutendesi muzannyo wa rugby omuntu yazanya netball n'anoga omuntu yakuba omupiira ne gunogera ddala ne gutakonanga wa mugabi mifu bali kisisiro ganga bano boba olwagusambako bakomya mu primary tabalina kigambo kibayita kwambala mujozi gwa tiimu ya ggwanga kakati awo sijja baleeta ababulajo baleta nenze nyakwetera omusajja abakunyumiza emboozi akunyumiza ennyonyi ng'agirinya muto ogenda okurepresenting eggwanga olw'olukungaana lugenda okubaawo muganange emajja kuba lumperezaako wano nekyendishuwa lugenda kubeera mu ggwanga erya Canada nenga lwa bya bulimi International Agricultural Conference egenda kubeera mu ggwanga erya Canada nja kuba nkonfaminga ennaku z'omwezi naye nga osobola okuba nga ogenda ku kibanja kyabwe wali eri byonna byonna details ngenda kuba nga nzikuwaako wano naye nga bekugamba nti extra park ekitubulu environment ogiraba vibe etandise okuba nga ekola ki ng'etandika bagenda tutandika okutraininga bagatandika okutraininga olwakuba nkuleetedde yaliko emunye ya Uganda Cranes okusamba omupiira era omukulu George Otika gwe tuwayamu naye Emboozi George nga tugenda maaso mu katundu kaffe akaddirira akasembayo because kimanyi n'emirimu egy'okukola mingi ate nga gyatwogerekoko kati administration part of it y'omupiira ne coaching part of it George bw'oba ojjukira ku national team wasema mpira ng'emekera wa Uganda wagitabira goals ngambe
the number of goals I remember very well. I scored at Sekafa when we were playing in Rwanda. We were playing Ethiopia. That's when it was. That's the highest number of goals I've scored. But along the way, I've been
Ethiopia playing.
Yes, because they are the one who used to disturb the senior team. They used to over disturb. You remember how they used to disturb Uganda Cranes before us? Now our group, which came under Lions, we are the first group who started beating them. In fact, if we were not, that group was not there. They had even beaten already the national team in the qualifiers here. Now, how did we reach up in final, the 2 national teams? It's because of us beating the Ethiopian. So that's one of the goals I remember. But most of these goals have been scoring 1, 2, like we have played.
Teams which teams have you scored against in Africa? Now,
I've scored Tanzania. I've scored Kenya, Rwanda, because I remember Rwanda. We beat their first team even from Rwanda. It is the second team which eliminated us on the final when we were in Sekafa. Then Egypt. Egypt, I scored a free kick when I was in Egypt. Those are the goals I remember.
Okay.
The national team.
Otika, mukusamba mpira kuno. Which is your best moment ever in the whole of your playing career? Which one is your best moment you can never forget? You can be having moments, but you can tell us, okay, if not the best or 1 or 2 moments, you can never forget.
The best moment, my boarding a plane, being given a ticket to fly, going to present the national team. It was a turning moment for me because most of these.
Which year was that?
That one was I cannot remember the years, but if I check the calendar, we went to Khartoum.
Sudan.
We had gone to Sudan to play, and that was my first.
And which plane was that?
Kenya Airways. That was my turning point in football, and I realized that I'm still here, but I can now fly. You get it? And remember that time I was a student. You get it? When we went, I was in senior 6 when I was in Budo. That's when we went to Khartoum. We went to play in Khartoum. So that's when I realized that things has come my way now, because those are the determining moments. My parents didn't make for me a passport, but I boarded the plane. And it became I got used to it. That kumbe, when you play well, you can board more times.
Alex Noye ku myaka 31 akyasaba Katonda alinye ennyonyi esooka wagirinyira mu P6 kakati huyo namugamba yongeze ku kitone n'akademi yagyongeremu yagaana. Lowest moment yo mu kapiira, which is your lowest moment ever in your playing career?
I remember my worst moment in the football. is when I got injured under national team, and we are at Nachivu. We are playing a friendly match among ourselves. So when I was hit, that's the moment I realized that you need to take care of yourself. Because when I got injured from the national team, when our manager, I'm trying to forget his name, I approached him many times, and the person who helped me personally was a Villa supporter called Dr. Karuhanga. He's the one who put my bill, treated me wholeheartedly until I came back. But they did not help me in any way how to treat me or what. But Dr. Karuhanga, because he used to like me and the way I used to play,
the national team did help you.
They did not help me.
And who was the former president by that time?
That time I think it was Kakaire. That's when Obua took over. It was Kakaire who was the former president. So that's the time they never. But I appreciate Dr. Karuhanga, who used to have his clinic near Kampala Road here, Ginger Road, near Landos. I don't know where he is, but one time I saw him as a consultant. But he's one of the person who treated me and could inject Dr. Karuhanga. And he's a Villa supporter. You get it?
He deserves.
Yeah,
he deserves his flowers.
He's the one. That is
okay. Sida George Otika, kino kibuzo Alex yadaga okikubuuza. Who is your toughest opponent ever in your playing career? Leave alone Esa Park, where you have where they have found you when you are playing defense, when you are in the goal post, when you are playing in the middle field. Who is the toughest or the toughest players you have ever met? They can be from abroad or here or wherever.
Locally, if it is the toughest player, which was in Uganda, there was a defender who was in military. He was called Medi. He was very hard, and his speed also was there. And remember, mine was speed. He's one of the defender whom I used to feel is tough, who could at least try to block, because he had good game reading and he had also a little bit of speed. He was playing for. He's called Medi.
Medi.
Yeah, he's called Medi. He's the defender whom I used to feel that this one is also he would give me a time. But this other one, the Semogeres, when I used to play against Express, they would get yellow card. And they know. Yeah, Semogeres used to get Captain Semogeres. And people would even want to fight because he would kick me when the ball is already there because it was slow. You get it?
And for you,